I like the style of Fábio Gurgel, my teacher, and like Roger Gracie too. They usually to train like they don't move so much, so they go like slowly, but in the same time that they are slowly, they are like so adjusted, and I like this style that the guy don't need to move so much. The guy just go slow, 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 and they are getting in many, many positions. I like. I think it's hard to say like the toughest, but I don't have questions that my most important fight was my finals in the Worlds with Xande Ribeiro, and I'm sure that I will never forget this fight anymore because I was world champion in black belt. I planning to try to be world champion more times, but I think the first time that I'll never forget. So I think this fight was so tough and was unforgettable for me. Before the fight, I try to believe always. I try to not think so much, because I think when you are thinking so much, I think you need to try to fight like just rational, like don't think, just go and fight. But I always try to think that nothing is impossible. So everybody can win, everybody can lose, everybody can happen, everything can happen. So I try to think this, nothing's impossible, so I can win, I can win, I can win, I can win. It's just this.
Okay.
I think this is one so important point when you are training. I think when you are training, this is the place for your tap, so I don't have problems about this. Sometimes I tap for black belts, for blue belts, for purple belts. I think I train so hard, so sometimes I'm so tired, and I think it's very nice to tap, because when you tap you see where's your mistakes, so I don't have problems about this, and I think everybody would need to don't have problems about this, because the mat is the place where you train is the place for you tap, for you submit, for you see what's your mistakes. Sometimes I try new positions that I'm not used to do, so it's normal you wrong and the tap. My theory is tap on school, it's not tap on the tournament. I used to train not so much because the school is so far of my school in Brazil, but I used to train judo. I think it's so important for BJJ because the fight starts stand up, and judo is the best fight with gi. to start stand up and to take downs and everything. And I used to train submission wrestling too, BJJ, no gi, and sometimes wrestling. So this is what I'm training. I like to use the internet. I'm like vicious all the time. I'm on the internet, and sometimes I go to my hometown and I meet my family, meet my friends. I like to talk with them, and to be like relaxing is nice. No, of course it's technique. Of course, I think the most important is technique, because the technique, when you have so much technique, you don't need strength. But of course that strength is important too, because today the level is so like so disputed. So sometimes you have to have something different. So for example, sometimes the level of the technique is so same. So if you have one better conditional, you can do this better. And I think the conditional is good too, because when you have a good conditional, you have opportunity to try more ways to the techniques, because you get tired slowly. So
Okay.
I think the both come together, but of course technique is more important. Yeah, I want to say that BJJ, I think, in my opinion, is the best sport of the world, because you work all your body at the same time, and you work your mind too, because this the nickname of jiu-jitsu is like chairs too. So I think BJJ is like chairs. You need to think and you need to use your body. You need to make sport, and I think it's a very very nice sport. You can fight wherever you want. You don't hurt. So is this? I want thanks for this interview. I want thanks my sponsors Atama and MG in Action and my team Alliance. Of course, I always need to remember my team, because I have all support to train to compete. I think this. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.